Hey guys, Smart Republic here, and today this is the first installment of my decal tutorial series. And today will be basically, I don't know, I'm gonna make something up like what you need to decal, supplies, stuff like that. But I feel like I have to make this video first due to how when people are introduced in decaling and their interests go up, they're not very aware of what they need. And I was like this too when I first started. But I've been decaling for around almost 2 years now. Yeah, around there. And these are the tools that have honestly helped me make figures such as this photo right here and this Rex. So, it's now some of these tools you guys have never seen probably, and these are kind of like out of the norm what you need for decaling. But this is honestly what helps me to get through when decaling. So yeah, so the first tool I'm gonna go over is scissors. Now, when cutting decals, you have like decals such as these. Um, okay, like it's people recommend a lot that use X-Acto knife. I've tried using that many times. I can't do it. Um, I've cut myself. Yeah, it's a mess. So I use Fiskars scissors. I've had these for more than 10 years. Here I'll do a zoom up right here. Fiskars 85 scissors USA. Honestly, tap that up on eBay or Amazon. It should be there. If this helps, Fiskars stainless. I've had these scissors for a very long time. These are my trusty users. Trusty scissors. My bad. I've used these for a while. So um, yeah, and these do their jobs. So I recommend using scissors when cutting out decals. It's honestly for me the best way. Awesome. And then to the next tool, you're gonna need Revlon tweezers or tweezers just in general. But personally, I use Revlon tweezers. I get more control with the decal when I use these, so I recommend using these tweezers here. They might be more expensive, like $5, 5 to 10, I think. It's around there, but honestly, it's worth the investment if you're into decaling for the long run. Um, Next, we have a sponge, a makeup sponge to be more specific. I've used this sponge for like ever since I started, basically, and I love this sponge. Yeah, so yeah, sponges you can get like in Walmart or Target, any hardware store really. But I recommend going to Walmart getting sponges. You can get like a big pack for like $1 or something, you know. Makeup sponge, I mean, heck, like you might even have this in your own bathroom, so you never know. Um, so yeah, next is uh a paint chipper. Now I'm gonna have a disclaimer. Um, have a parent or guardian supervise you when you use this. This is not meant for children. This is not meant for like younger ages. So this is the disclaimer. Do not use this if you do not have a parent or guardian with you at times, because this can really cut you. Like I've had times where I got in a deep cut, and this is for carving out hips. So if you do not, if you're under the age of 18, get a parent guardian to supervise you. Other than that, this is a wood chipper, so yeah, or paint chipper. I don't even know. But yeah, so I use this when decaling or when I need to carve out the hips. So yeah, and then I guess last, oops, oh, that Rex fell. Um, I use Citadel Moonlight Remover. This is definitely a tool you need. This is for to carve out the hips. So I recommend getting this 100%, unless you have what's it called? It's like a machine that like you can get rid of like residue of hips. Check out my buddy Venom 7777 or Venom Paintball on YouTube. He has a tutorial on how to carve out hips. Which I can do here, but if you want an easier method, go to him. And I have this, like, I guess you can call this X-Acto knife. I use this just to carve out like anything on helmets. Like for example, this airborne helmet, right? Use that to like carve out any type of printing out. But yeah, so those are the supplies you need when decaling. These are the tools I recommend. Um, but yeah, but the last but not least is definitely glue. This is not mandatory, but I recommend using glue. If you watch my tips and tricks video, you'll see why. But this is used like after you decal, right? There may be some like decals flaking off, and honestly, glue this helps out. Like this saves the day. I figured out this method on my own. Um, when I figured out that worked, it worked like a charm. It can be glue stick. Just get the white glue stick. Don't get the purple or the blue because that can really mess up your the look of the figure. So I recommend getting a glue stick. Honestly, like it could be Elmer's glue stick, but just make sure it's in white. So yeah, and obviously you're gonna need water. I mean that's just really basic. But yeah, guys, that's all you're gonna need for decaling. I hope this